I don't want to be a downer, but say the playoffs go exactly like they did last year. They slip by Toronto. They get knocked out by Tampa. You'd like to think they get 6 or 7 games out of Tampa in the second round, but they get knocked out by Tampa. Can you be mad by that result?
So,
Can you be
Tommy,
mad at that?
you can't really, can you?
No.
You can't. I mean, I know what you mean. Like, I'd love to lose my mind. I mean, let's see how they lose. If Tuca shits his pants, believe me, we'll get on Tuca. Or if Marchand takes a donut, or Krejci takes a donut, we'll get on those guys for sure. But Tampa's not just good; they're not just better than you. They're like the best team in the NHL in the last, I don't know, Ty, you tell me. I mean, last 10 years or something like that.
I haven't seen a team this good and this dominant since the Red Wings. That's what it is. Like the in prime Red Wings when you had Lidstrom and then you had Datsuk and Zetterberg. Like that 08, that 07, 08, 08, 09 Red Wings were some of the best teams I've ever seen in my life. And even before that, they were great too. So no, you can't get too mad. I mean, I would get mad at Don Sweeney, like personally. Like I would get mad at him for not getting everything you needed and more. You've overhyped these prospects for years, and you get Johansson and Coyle, and these are fine players, but I was told this prospect group was some of the best in hockey. And
Tommy, what do you think? Tommy, who would you be pissed at if they lose in the second round?
I'd be inclined to be pissed at Sweeney, sort of what Ty is saying, for not making the big move that you might have needed to make a year ago, 2 years ago. Like Ty said, I feel like for a couple of years there was all this talk about, the Bruins prospects are great. Now they traded away Donato, and the rest of them, Heinen, Bjork. Even there's started to be some, I guess, like I've seen a couple questions about whether or not Jack Studnicka is really going to be all that great of an NHLer. I think the Bruins do a really good job of overhyping their prospects when they draft them and as they're developing them. So far, they haven't really been able to move anyone for a super big piece. Coyle's been good, hasn't scored a lot, but been solid. If they can't get through that round and then you lose Johansson to free agency and we have Coyle for another year, then you're just back to square one. You have to make another big move, and that Sweeney hasn't been able to do that so far.
Okay, Tommy, thanks for calling in. We appreciate it. It's all fair. I mean, maybe I'd blame Sweeney overall, but what? We're going to get on because he can't match Tampa's roster? I mean, who can? That's he wasn't going to be able to match that roster at the deadline no matter what he did.